Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. It has been so long since I've last been on, but with everything going on, I felt the need, I felt the call to kind of just come on here and to start doing videos again about what I'm not sure at this point. All I can say is I know I'll be guided. And so as far as to do what, I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that whenever my angels, my guides, archangels, God, whenever they want me to jump on here, I'll be doing so. So today I wanted to talk about ways to protect yourself. Well, actually they want to. And so I have some cards here for us to look at, just any words of advice on how to protect ourselves energetically or physically, but I feel like it's more energetically from everything that's going on in the world. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody finds themselves well. I know this year has been very intense so far, not even with what's going on right now. It's just like from the beginning, it's been like very intense. All right, so I'm using daily guidance from your angels or cards. Okay, angels, what would you like us to know at this point? I feel guided to pick 3. So, what would you like us to know? I'm in a new space, and I feel like I'll be in another new space shortly. So I know a lot of us at this time are being kind of guided and kind of being called to step into our power and to go with our wildest heart's desires. And so that's why I say I feel like I'll be moving again. Where to, I'm not sure. All right. Okay. Bottom of the deck. See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So I'll give you that for a visual. See only love. And what do we mean by that? What's being asked of all of us is obviously to see beyond what's happening. See beyond the scene. The moon here is showing us that there's a lot of things that maybe aren't letting themselves be seen, a lot of things that are at play. And not to wait for all of the answers to be seen, in order to realize and understand that it's all happening for our greater good. And what that greater good is, it could be multiple millions of things, who knows. But to start seeing the good from now, and to not be that way, it'll take away so much fear. And I feel like the fear is the fear of loss of control in your life. I feel like that's what's griping everybody, or one of the things that's griping everybody. And so realizing, one, this is happening for the greater good. What that greater good is, only time will tell. We'll see. And realizing that even energetically, we are in control. We're in control of our emotions. We're in control of who we are. always, and we're in control of our experiences. And so I see like children here. So I feel like during this time, it's imperative that we kind of tend to our inner child as well. Now is a perfect time to go within, to heal from everything that's been holding us back. And to start working on things that, like a bucket list of sorts, like start going down the list of things that you've always wanted to do, maybe never had time to. Guess what? Now you do. You know, so that's what I get with that. And I like how for the purple, it's definitely like, you know, this chakra, the third eye. And so that's why I also felt like it's definitely intuitive, like it's seeing the mystical spiritual side of it instead of just what's on the news. You know, see that we all have a part in creating our futures, and for a long while we've been asking for things to get better, and maybe, you know, that better only comes after an event like this, you know. So all right, so the 3 cards that we have, and I'm also going to pull out just some 3 cards from here. For anyone that watches, thank you for watching. I hope that this serves you well. And let me know in the comment section, where are you from? How were you affected or not by this situation? Where are you stuck at home? Are you did you choose to be home? So I work for the travel industry, and we've taken a hit pretty bad. And so they haven't done layoffs. They've done like voluntary leaves of absences, question mark. But it's totally voluntary for now. But what about you guys? All right. Here we go. Okay. So focus on service. Right, and here you see, this is beautiful. A woman with wings, like, looks like butterfly wings on a unicorn. It says, focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream and giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. This is true, because how many times did you, let me reword that. In any situation that I've been in, I've felt the most joy and satisfaction when I've given back to others and really and truly impacted other people. And not for a thank you and not for anything in return, just because knowing that I helped somebody, I felt so much, I don't know, sense of purpose and joy in being able to help and assist somebody else. And so I feel like this is more, yes, you will assist others, but and that's what's needed right now, especially those that maybe can't go and buy things or maybe clean for themselves. Maybe they need assistance, but also energetically, I feel like this has everything to do with energy, and it'll shift from fear to fearless. And yes, that's what I get. So focusing on how we can help others, and taking ourselves out of that fear, because that fear will allow you to just focus on yourself, because you fear for your safety, you fear for your security. But when you're giving to others, it kind of dissipates, it goes away. And then we also have the Queen of Cups here. And so I feel like in order to I wouldn't say in order to, but once we start focusing on others and helping others, it will help us navigate these emotions. It'll help us be able to, I wouldn't say overcome. Overcome's not a bad word, but like a bad word to use. Like, but I'm gonna use it anyway. It'll help us like overcome the bad vibes, the bad energy, the bad fears that keep us in a low vibration. So that's that. The second one is child, and I'll show you. And it says, you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you, We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. And I feel like, again, this was the inner child that I had talked about here. I feel like now at this pivotal time, it's important that we tend to ourselves as well, making sure that we are on top of our emotions and making sure that we are stable in our emotions, and really finding that ability to stay in the stream, right? To stay in love with God, in love with life, just to stay in the vibration of love. And so I feel like with this is saying that, of course, children are dependent on us, as dependent on adults to see that they, for their safety, to see that they have their needs met. And so I feel like this is a two-part. One, it's our inner self. And so in our inner child, heal what needs to be healed. And you'll only kind of realize by spending time with yourself. And guess what? With a lot of businesses kind of being closed down or closed early, we're having a lot more time with our families, with ourselves. So I encourage you, I challenge you, take time for yourself, with yourself. See what's going on in your inner child and see what that inner child of yours really enjoys doing. And like I said, go down the bucket list and start checking everything off of the bucket list that you can while everything's shut down. If it's to, I kind of lost my train of thought, but so that's that. The other thing that I was getting with this card is children look up to us and they are seeing how we are handling situations that arise like this, big world-changing events. And so how we handle this will shape them, and kind of take the time to really ask yourself, what is it, how is it that I want to show my child? Because you can't just tell them, right? You have to show them. They follow our actions, not our words. How is it that I would want my child to react if, if they were alone and independent in the world and they were an adult, let's say, and they were facing this themselves? How would I want them to be able to handle it? And kind of trying to take on some of that if you aren't already doing that. And we have the Seven of Swords as well. And so I feel like what this is saying is be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. If you're scared, sit with them, talk to them. You'd be surprised how much you'd learn from them. And not to just stay in that fear and that fear and that like fear of safety, the vulnerability. Don't just stay there, but definitely owning up to it is a big thing. When it comes to them, that'll tell them that it's okay, but what are we going to do about this? We're going to handle it emotionally, because I know that once I handle my emotions, I can handle anything, right? So the last one we have is the ocean. This is all a whole bunch of greens. Greens, which would indicate the heart chakra, but with the other card, which I'll show you in a second, and with the other clarifying card, it is a pentacles, of the pentacles suite, so suit. It's late, y'all. So, all right, so it says the ocean, right? The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. What I feel with this is actually it goes beyond just the ocean. I feel that this is saying not only just like go out in nature, there's green for nature, but also I don't want to offend people, but I feel like Gaia provides everything that we need, right? From the food to the water, the air. And so I feel like most of our supplements are in plants. And again, I don't want to offend anybody, but what I'm getting is the encouragement to eat more plants, find natural remedies, natural herbs, and eat more plant-based foods. That is good for the body. So I'm not going to suggest anything other than you know, nature holds everything that we need as humans, so including the medicines, ancient medicines and everything like that. And so in this time, in order to make sure that we are as healthy as possible, Spirit is encouraging us eat more veggies, drink more natural teas, stuff like that. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, I feel there's a lot of nature. There's people are outside of the house, of the castle. Don't be afraid of distancing in an extreme way, because maybe the herbal medicine might come from socializing. Again, do so in a smart way. Am I saying like let's all go to 50,000 person event? Maybe not so, but maybe somewhere in your community, somebody knows, you know, something that might be beneficial to you, whether it's anti-inflammatory, whether foods or drinks or things in plants that might help you, again, like anti-inflammatory, or things for your respiratory, things that minimizes mucus, stuff like that. And so don't be afraid of stepping out into nature and utilizing Gaia, because I feel like this is the way that we'll find the answers that we're looking for. We'll find a cure. We'll find all out in nature, because she provides everything that we need and always has. And so, and always will. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you guys resonate with this material, great. I hope that it serves you well. I hope that we all stay safe. And just remember, fear is a very powerful vibration. Fear is so strong. And just be careful, but be cognizant that when we are vibrating at fear, we are attracting and calling to us that very thing that we're afraid of, whether that's the virus itself, whether that's loss of a job. So just be very cognizant of that. And I want to say some affirmations to assist. The first is, and I posted some affirmations on my Instagram, which is at Earth Angel RTH, and also on my Facebook, which is also the same thing, Earth Angel RTH, or Earth Angel Restorative Therapy and Healing. So some affirmations are: I trust in you, God. I trust in you, Source. I trust in you, Gaia. I trust that I have everything that I need to overcome this and everything else I go through. I trust that everything that's happening is for the greater good of everyone. I trust that everything is always working out for me. I trust that I will heal during this time and release ancestral blockages. I trust that I will not be affected, and my family, if you have a family, me and my family will not be affected in any way by this. I trust in myself. I trust that I can navigate through this. I trust that I can be a master manifester, and by that I mean a master of controlling my emotions. And I trust that this time that's given to me in isolation will bring about positive things in the end. I trust that this time is needed for me to get in tune with myself, and I trust that everything will work out. So on that note, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.